So usually I would start one of these videos off with a alrighty then, or you know, what we saying. But you know, I think given the formal occasion, I think we'll start off with a cheers. How do you do? So I hope everyone's doing all right. Me myself, I have officially finished my first week, and today is matriculation. So let me break it down because I just found out about this thing myself not too long ago. So you know, don't know what matriculation is. Essentially it is this: when you come to the University of Oxford, and the exact same I'm sure applies to something like Cambridge and some other unis that are a bit more old school with it. Essentially you are part of a college, right? So I am officially part of Reuben College, however I'm not part of the University of Oxford until I matriculate. So right now I'm being inducted to the, dare I say, Hall of Fame. Not really, because I mean everyone that does it every year is then inducted, and I guess it loses the value of being the Hall of Fame to some extent, but you guys get what I mean. Once you're in it kind of thing. There's no way out. So I mean, unless you probably commit some act of a heinous nature, but we won't even try and think about that one. So essentially right now you got a really weird name for this stuff. So you have like a robe that you chuck over this. You've got the white tie. I'm not gonna lie, I quite like the white tie. It's a little bit different, you know, mixing up from the black. We're you know, ever so much just changing it up, and it's about the variety in life that really keeps life all spiced up. So keep life spiced up, right? And then we have this little graduation cap kind of thing. There's no fancy way of doing it, but all this stuff together, when you dress up with the robes and everything, you guys will see a little bit later in the video, call it subfusk. I know, just sounds a bit wet, but who am I to judge, really? This has been going on far longer than probably my family's bloodline's even been going on. So, I mean, credit to it. And yeah, so essentially, this video will just be me matriculating. We'll get some nice photos, some nice videos and everything, show people around, you know, fancy dress and whatnot. We have our calendar. We actually matriculate at 3, I think, because they do it based on how old the college is, and because we're the youngest college, or the most recent one, that we go last and everything. So we're at 3 o'clock. And then to cap the video off, we will be shifting some seal. It had absolutely devastating push day, so I look forward to that. So yeah, catch you guys in a bit. Okay, we're off to the Sheldonian. We're going to go matriculate right now. We got that 3 o'clock booking. We're not going to be late. We got to walk in. I think it's like ordered file and everything, so it's all good fun and whatnot. So got the apple juice, got a snus in hand, and we are looking good. Can't wear the hat though. Apparently that's a crime in this city. So, but it's all going to be good. We'll see you later.
Guys, loads of people have just
congratulations, you're in.
Thank you.
Everyone will pass.
Forward, please.
We have commandeered the top floor and everything right now, so we're
Looking down at everyone else.
you know what? It's not bad. So yeah, it's good fun, huh?
I remember this day well myself, now some 38 years ago. Take time to ground you. Made it. You are sitting in the glorious Sheldonian Theatre designed by Christopher Wren, and underneath what was
Right, so push today. Push is gonna be a good one. We got 3 chest exercises, 2 shoulders, and just a little bit of tickling the triceps at the end. So starting on incline Smith, like I think it's 130 loaded up. So yeah, we'll see how that all plays out. Be good fun. Set the little safety pins up, because I'd rather not decapitate myself 3 days into turn. Sure, we'll see how it goes. Slow and control is the game. Oof.
Right, so top set, 6 to 8 reps. And then the back off set, we're looking at doing 8 to 12-ish. I kind of just apply that to every exercise that I do. I mean, there are exceptions where I'll go for like the high rep range, like 12, 15s, 15, 20s. But for the majority of it, if you're someone just getting into the gym, I would just do 2 sets. 2 really hard working sets. This whole leaving reps in the tank. I mean, sure enough, if that's for you and you don't want to train hard, in the nice way you train like a bitch, I like to just train a little bit harder, leave nothing on the table. Because, you know, if I'm doing 2 or 3 exercises for a muscle, I'm doing 2 sets per se for each thing. I don't have a lot of sets to get volume in. So 2 or 3 sets, all till failure. 6 to 12 for the first one, like 8 to 12 for the second. If you do 3, 12 to 15 or 12 to 20. Just mix up the rep ranges, different forms of failure. I mean, in terms of actual rep ranges affecting the growth, doesn't really make a difference, but that's what I would say. Goal of this movement essentially is, I've got 1 more set, bro. Yeah, literally 1, I'll be quick, yeah. So, no, bro, it's fine. Literally, don't stress. It's all good, bro. Don't feel like that has to stop you doing. Don't feel like that has to stop you walking by or anything. Like you should not have to stress about that, man. I actually have 1 more set. I forgot, but please hop in. Yeah, hop in, bro. Yeah. Right, so I landed up doing the first set. Don't want to make the guy wait, you know, a little bit of gym etiquette. But what I was trying to say was, you want to bring the elbows across. Because you see people do that, right? That's not going to train chest. The whole point of the chest is bring the elbows across. So that's literally what we're trying to do for this movement. You feel it way more, and you actually do train your chest in the end. So back off set, 15 to 20ish around there. Okay, so 3rd exercise in. I've actually messed up the order, but because cable is such a rare thing to find in this gym, I'm going to do a 3rd rather than doing shoulder press. So basically, the gym here just gets really busy. But I've had my first lecture for differential geometry. That was good fun. I mean, you'd like, you know, start with like any math class, you define your axioms, you define this, that, the other. Just to set the basics, and then you go over all that stuff, because people like me have never looked at that stuff. You know, they define like topological manifold, and then also like needs to be housed off. Cool. And then also second axioms that needs to be secondly countable. I didn't even know that they were the firstly countable. I'm a 4th year maths, so that one kind of slipped past me all those years. But you know, this exercise literally just gonna focusing more on like the squeeze. Sometimes there's no science behind it. Sometimes it's just doing exercise because it feels good. And I don't know the science behind this one. All I know is that it genuinely just feels good. So, you know, it's kind of like you're doing like a most muscular. I mean, someone like High Green vouches for that type of stuff. so doing movements through transitioning into poses. So, I mean, this one's just good fun. So we'll do this. Got 2 more sets of that. I think the rest of the exercises for this session are all 2 more sets. No, 3 sets for each thing, so obviously we just done 1, so 2 left for that. It'll be good fun. Won't record all of them, because once again, don't like getting the camera in the way of everyone. I feel like anyone needs to be restricted. Kind of felt when I was in the pec flies that was the case, but yeah. So if we can minimize it, but I can still show you guys the workout, then everyone's a winner at the end of the day to some good extent. So yeah. Oh, no, actually the camera's not really in the way, so I'm actually just going to probably record these sets, get a few more in. It just lends to a nice longer video, which is, I reckon, the kind of route that I'm going to be just going down through pure natural ability. Funny, my natural ability was being able to understand that class today. It's funny, we had, you know, there's this one kid sitting next to me and my mate, and he's done all the stuff before in his undergrad, because Spanish undergrads are clearly just built different. I mean, fair play to him. He was there showing us what it meant, and you know, credit to the bloke, so yeah. Refs at the end aren't clean, but just trying to get some partial into some percent. Helps out. The fact that we were able to actually get cables today was unreal. So now I've moved on to shoulder press. Doing, guys saw the last one, done it like that, normal grip. Doing a little bit of a neutral grip, just because switching up the grip is, yeah, you gotta play around with it. You gotta play around, you know. Sometimes you flip sides, you know, change it up, maybe less fingers on or anything like that, but you know, anything to spice up and make life a little bit different, that's what you go for. So we've got a neutral grip right now, E3. Yeah, A3. I thought someone came about and, you know, like that gym bro goes and chucks a little bit more weight on, but yeah, we got A3, just push, 2-second eccentrics. One thing I miss while being at uni is having a training partner. That's one thing I would like to get back. Because a training partner can just help you get like those extra 2, 3, sometimes 4 reps where you actually just can't do it by yourself, no matter your mentality. But yeah, so I actually only have 1 more set on this. I made a mistake earlier, but you know, the less pain I need to put my body through, probably the better for like living long. It's funny enough, I was chatting with my flat. We were all there saying like, how old do we all reckon we get to? Everyone's operating like that they're gonna live to like they're around 80 or something. Me, I'm gonna be chuffed if I get to 50. Everything after that is me playing with, you know, house money. Those are just, every day is like a cherry on top. And then every year after that, it's just a, you know, nice little soul caramel sauce to keep going with it. So I just can't see with how hard I train in the gym on a consistent basis being something for longevity, but maybe I'm completely wrong. I would love to be wrong, but right now we're operating on 50 being the maxima, the suprema, the upper limit of life expectation. Right, adding on to some of the words I said towards the end, I literally just brainstormed a couple other. You got, you know, you got, if I can get to 50, that can be the apex, the zenith, the denouement, or the crescendo of my life. Yeah, happy chap. There's another thing that I'll bring up as well, but I'll do the set first, and then I'll bring it up. Oh, I'm still a bit ill from, I assume it's freshers flu or something. That's not what I was going to talk about. What I was going to talk about was, I forgot my water bowl. So now I'm headphoneless, water bowlless. I reckon next time I'm going to lose the, probably the phone, for God's sake. So, you know, in that case, I'm just going to have to start sketching these gym clips, but that will be if you guys know me, you know, I'm pretty low effort on the editing, so starting to sketch all these up, just, it's gonna be a lot of stick drawings, and I don't know how that goes. I don't know how many views I'm gonna get just with this. Sure as hell don't think the stick drawings make it, especially if I'd have to do voiceovers and everything. Nah, that can't happen. So one thing I won't be losing is the phone. That's why I carry my ID in it. I don't understand the point for like a wallet when literally if you just need like a card or two, chuck in the back of your phone case, but you know, past that. Wouldn't say it's long enough rest, but I'm probably just go for this next set right now. I feel fresh, you know. There's no science, well there is science, but sometimes you just feel good, just go for it. I will drop the weight and do one more set, but I'm just going to cut to the next exercise because, yeah, save some battery. I always get back to home at night, my phone is absolutely fried, so I'm gonna try and chill with a little bit more respect over these next year. We'll see how that plays out. Last exercise, we've got row push downs. Normally, what I would do is I would brace, put my back behind here, do it like that. In terms of movement, way better. What I'm gonna do, actually, in this case, is I'm literally just gonna stand this way. The only reason is because I've outweighed the, you know, scientific benefits from bracing and the egotistical benefits from having the better side tricep play. Because you never know. A baddie could be watching. You never know. So, or a future employer. Yeah, you never know. Like they're always scouting people out in the weirdest of times, kind of thing. Catch you at a time like you're in the gym and you're probably at your absolute worst, absolute lowest, least thinking going on possible. But I mean, like, especially like down here, got an email yesterday saying, hey guys, tomorrow we'll meet with like the guy or like one of the board members from JP Morgan. I was like, what do you mean you're just meeting with him? Like, this was just a random society. It's like, what do you mean you just meet with him? Like, what, you invite him over for tea? Like, it is just kind of nuts, but I guess it's something that I'll just get used to. But, you know, for now, today is actually the day that we're meant to be meeting him. Probably is the exact time, but I'd rather shift steal. That just won't ever change. Right, so 2 sets left, and then we wrap up, we head home. I actually need to do a shop today, so quite conveniently for me, there's a Sainsbury's downstairs, like so, this in the shopping centre, and there's like a little Sainsbury's downstairs, so I'm gonna pop to that car first, gonna do like, more or less like, not a weekly shop, but like a half-week shop, get all that stuff in. We'll get like a few kilos of chicken, add to the count, and then, you know, we'll get definitely some oats. I'm having oats a fair bit. I just love them, oats whey. Get some rice and dark chocolate. And that's kind of like where the source of my fats are coming from. So I do just love a little bit of dark chocolate. So as you get older, you do have to give credit to your parents. Like, your taste just does mature to some extent. I mean, I hear some people, they just never grow up. I mean, I'm still a child at heart, but I'd at least like to hope that when it comes to being a bit mature, I do so to my best ability. So, yeah, we'll get another set of this, and then we will, yeah, like I said, little shop. I mean, I won't record the shop, but if there's ever a day that people do want to see, little screeching noise. Ah, it's the benches. I think it's like a modern gym. Bench should be screeching. That should be in like an old school kind of place where Ronnie Coleman used to train. But yeah, maybe one day I'll do like a little weekly, half-weekly shop kind of thing. I think if I did a weekly shop, my credit card, one, would hate me. Two, it just wouldn't be feasible to carry all that home. It'd be pretty dumb. So yeah, we'll get a set. And then there was one. We'll get that one done. We'll wrap it up. But oh, yeah, all in, all out, good workout. I'm on a new training program my coach gave me. So I started with a coach last week, Monday. It was actually my mate. I used to, when I was in Exeter, I went to a private gym. Absolutely loved it. It was like one of those proper gyms where, like, this is nice, but it's quite commercialized. So, I mean, the one back home, I would walk in, you'd be scared that if you scratch your arm, you would get tetanus because all the machines were rusted up. You said hello to the guys, they were like, hey, how you doing, buddy? Say hello to the girls, they were like, yo, how you doing, buddy? Like, there were some big people down there. Not in any way am I saying that they were men, but basically I had like 2 girls down there, both IFBB pros. The one's actually off to the Olympia. My mate Romana, absolutely insane. So, you know, right now, I think she's 4 weeks out. She looks absolutely insane. So, you know, it was her first time competing in this new class, and straight away she came second in the first show, arguably should have won it, and now is straight into the second, went straight into the second one. I think it was Toronto. I want to say it was Toronto. First one was in like Spain, pretty sure. And yeah, just won that flat out, well deserved, straight to the Olympia. So, you know, credit to her, to first Olympia. And, you know, don't know if one day that would be the goal, but right now we're just enjoying training. So, last set. That wraps it up. So, all in all out, good session. All right.